Hi everybody, happy Friday. I am on a short vacation, 4-day weekend, very fun first vacation of 2016. So I've been doing so many things around here, and snowing again. And then by Wednesday we're supposed to be 70 degrees. Wow, spring is definitely coming, right? Awesome. So I got a lot of stuff here, a lot of fun things. I'm going to start out with something that a friend sent me. This is from Rich, and I love it so much that it's playing in the background because this is bringing us into the warm climate. It's making me think of Tiki Lounge, and it's got me back on the Hawaiian kick. So I actually bought a couple of Hawaiian records since this too. But the reason he sent me this one was because of the cover. Look at the awesome 60s limousine on the cover. Isn't that fabulous? It is so beautiful. It's called Your Musical Trip Around the Island of Hawaii with the Hilo Kalimas. So this one is playing in the background. Very, very fun. Alright, last week, I think it was. Yeah, it was last week. I did some thrifting. And I found that this is so sweet. This is a 78 box set called Rhythm Time #2. 3 perfect little records in there. Must have belonged to a music teacher because it says personal property of Miss Uranek. Isn't that precious? Oh, I just love it. And the 3 records are in there, teaching different kinds of rhythms for music students. Very beautiful. 10-inch 78s. I found a bunch of records that were mint. I mean, they were so clean. They were like brand new. The Shearing Touch, beautiful on Capitol. Perfect, brand new, sparkling clean record. This is beautiful. John Williams, Virtuoso Variations for Guitar. You know, I love guitar instrumental. John Williams is amazing. Beautiful piece. This is really fun. This is Paredi Su Rumba Gitana. Gypsy Rumbas on guitar. Isn't that beautiful? What a weird thing, right? You know, I love gypsy music, so. And this one says this record belongs to Greta and Joe Iglesias. So fun. Claudine, in perfect condition. Claudine Longer. I always get a kick out of Claudine because Craig the Record King has her section in the store marked Claudine Killer Longer. Because apparently she stabbed someone. I don't know. She was Andy Williams' wife, I think, or something, but she killed someone. I don't know. So Claudine Killer Longer. Isn't that fabulous? And the record is in beautiful shape. And it has Here, There, and Everywhere on it. So it has a Beatle cover. How fun. The Holly Ridge Strings play the hits of Simon and Garfunkel. Again, a perfect copy. Perfect. And you know, we love our Holly Ridge Strings, especially their Beatles records. The one and only Jose Melis plays his TV favorites. Isn't that awesome? Melis is great. He's got some great space age pop covers on some of his records. He's got the one where he's wearing a fishbowl type space helmet. Just awesome. So magical. This beautiful thing, Al Kaola, tough guitar, Tijuana style. You know, I love Kaola. Beautiful stuff. Perfect condition. Has good stuff on it too. Here's the one that I found. It was perfect. And you know, I love the string albums, you know, like the Holly Ridge Strings and Malacrino Strings and 101 Strings, all of that kind of stuff. And this is called Hawaii Calls Hawaiian Strings This is the one that I found in the thrift. Totally appealed to me because it's a Webley. This is going to be a tongue twister. Webley Edwards, and he's well known for his space age pop arrangements. So this is Favorite Instrumentals of the Islands, Volume 3, presented by Webley Edwards. Isn't that beautiful? Really fun. This is going to be a really great one. And this is fun. This is a Phase 4, Enoch Light's Phase 4 label. But this is Camerata, the one and only Camerata, doing Puccini Spectacular Opera for Orchestra. So this is beautiful Puccini operas done by the orchestra, no voices. Isn't that fabulous? I was listening to this morning while I was vacuuming. It was great. eBay, Blood on the Tracks, Bob Dylan. I had this in my original collection, but I couldn't get back into the closet, back in the back of the closet to find it. So, and I wanted a copy of it really bad because Shelter from the Storm is on it, and it's one of my favorite songs. And I wanted it for a podcast. I was at Craig the Record King last week, and I said, I looked through the entire store, the bargain bins, the Dylan section, the 60s section, the male vocalist, the folk section, everything. Not one copy of this. I get behind the counter with him and I look down. There's a sealed copy of this behind the counter. I was like, I've been looking all over the store for that thing. He said it's on eBay and he knows it'll go for over $50. And it did. But I got mine on eBay, not sealed, but perfect condition, for like $12. And I was really happy with that, so. Next weekend, the CD and Record Show is coming up, Saturday, March 12th. The Fireman's Hall, 97 Parish Drive at Route 23 and 202 South in Wayne, New Jersey. If you're in the area, it's a big record show. It's really fun. Lots of great stuff. They have this every month. Every second Saturday of the month. Today, I went to the thrift over here in town, and I was pleasantly surprised because I found some really fun things that normally you don't come across anymore in the thrifts. But firstly, I picked up a Marty Robbins doing Hawaii's Calling Me. Marty Robbins is great, and it's so funny to have a country singer doing Hawaiian songs, right? Isn't that kind of weird? But Marty Robbins is great, and he was also a NASCAR driver. Did you know that? That is so cool, I think. Or a stock car driver, whatever. He did the NASCAR circuit, though. He did Talladega and things like that, so kind of fun. Okay. Thrift. So exciting. I found a stack of 78s. And they're mostly children's 78s. And 10-inch children's 78s don't show up anymore. They just really don't turn up anymore. You can find the little ones once in a while, the little 7-inch, but the 10-inch I haven't seen in ages. So I found on Capitol Superflex, The Legend of Phantom Scout Pass by Hopalong Cassidy. Isn't that magical? And Hoppy's Good Luck Coin. Hopalong Cassidy. Isn't that magical? I was so excited about that. What a beautiful thing. And think about it. I rescued these from certain death in a thrift store. When they put out 78s unprotected in the thrift store, they're as good as gone. They're as good as destroyed. So they must have just put these out this morning because I was there early and I rescued them. I'm just so thrilled. This is the only one that is not a children's record. This one is and I bought it. First of all, I love Frank Crummett, and it is a Columbia Graffinola label. I love Frank Crummett. It's very early century, and I bought this one specifically for the title. It's hilarious. It's called My Little Bimbo Down on the Bamboo Aisle. Backed with She gives them all the ha ha ha. Really fun. Beautiful. Columbia Graphanola. Very excited. This is beautiful. This is on Childcraft. This is the cool thing too. Some oddball labels like Lincoln Children's. The only time I ever got Lincoln Children's records was from Charlie when he was alive. And this is a cool one. Childcraft Records from Mercury. Another children's label you don't see all that much. It's got a great label. And it is Songs of Our Patriots. So it has America the Beautiful and Johnny Comes Marching Home, Columbia the Gem of the Ocean, and Battle Hymn of the Republic. Isn't that magical? Just beautiful. 2 records from a set called Nursery Rhymes by Ken Carson. This is just beautiful. I love nursery rhymes. I like to open podcasts with things like that, little shorts. So this is 2 Capital Superflex from a set of nursery rhymes. Isn't that beautiful? Ken Carson. Christmas on Lincoln Records. Hark the Herald Angels Sing, O Little Town of Bethlehem, and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This has a beautiful label too. Really sweet with Santa and the kids. Really sweet. Really, really fun. Peter Pan, an orange Peter Pan. This one, We're Off to See the Parade, Marine's Hymn, Anchors Away, all by Jack Arthur. Sound Off, The Caissons Go Rolling Along, Yankee Doodle, Stars and Stripes Forever, and The Girl I Left Behind. Isn't that beautiful? I think it goes that way. So sweet. Peter Cottontail, in keeping with the season. It is coming. Easter is on the way. And this is Mercury, Peter Cottontail by 2 Ton Baker. Backed with Cinderella. Peter Cottontail. How sweet. And here again with the unusual labels. Pied Piper is a label that I see, that I have many of on 7-inch, but not as many on 10-inch. And this one is London Bridge is Falling Down, Baba Black Sheep, Old Woman in the Shoe, and Little Boy Blue. And I just love the Pied Piper label. Just beautiful stuff. So I was really thrilled with those. Very excited. So we had some pretty fierce storm, like, was it a week ago? I think it was a week ago. On a weekday, on a weeknight, and my ceiling was leaking. The wind was 75 miles an hour, and so I had to get the the roof fixed. So my dad hired these gypsies to fix it, and they were like a horror. They were a nightmare to work with, you know. They would come here for 15 minutes, leave for 10 or 20, come back, work for 10 minutes, leave. It was like, I was ripping my hair out, you know, and I was just like, they had to fix some siding on the side of my house too, and I was just like, just finish it and get the hell out of here, you know what I mean? Took them forever. They made a freaking mess, and they threw my crap all over the place, and I couldn't stand it. But they finished yesterday because my dad told him, you better get out of there because she's getting pissed. So they did. They took my awning down. It was unnecessary. They took the awning down to finish the, to put the siding up. The siding was nowhere near the awning. I'm telling you, I was crazed. Because you know how I am, you know, I'm like, everything has to be in place. Everything has a place. And I keep my universe very specific, and even though it was outside, you know, I do the same thing out there. You know, everything is in its place, and I freak out when it's out of place, and I was going mental. So my dad called me this morning, asked me if they were done. I was like, yes, and they're not coming back. So I hate having to have people work on my house. I really do. But, you know, of course, my dad hires these wacky people that he knows from Garfield, and it's just, you know, just get me somebody normal, please, who would be done I mean, it took them like 3 days. 3 days of hell for me. And somebody else could have come and done it in probably 2 hours, one morning or something, you know. But it's the way it is, I guess. What else? Let me think. I did a huge clean out. I did my spring cleaning. I was so happy that that's all done. Last weekend was phase 1, and this weekend, yesterday was phase 2. Last weekend I did the clothes, the closets, the drawers, all the clothes. I bagged up tons of clothes, took them to the clothing drop. Yesterday I did the shoes and boots, and yes, I have a lot of them, so I bagged up whatever I didn't wear in a year or whatever, bagged them up, out they go. So I'm happy. The bedroom is all finished now, so, and I vacuumed everything. I was like in cleaning mode, in hyper cleaning mode, you know, and so I did all of that all day yesterday. This morning I vacuumed, completely done, and then I went out and went to the thrift and did all that stuff. So it was fun, and I was home by 11:30 in the morning. So I mean, I got up early. I was just racing around. It was great, and I got home and I still had the whole day. So I had plenty of time to come in and hang with you guys and show you what I got. What I found recently. I was very excited about those 78s. And speaking about 78s getting destroyed in the thrift, I bought a pot. I bought a heavy duty cooking pot, right, today also. And the stupid girl is going to put the pot in the bag with the 78. So I was like, I know I saw like a complete mental case, but it's true. I mean, she was going to just put the pot, the heavy pot, in with the 78. I said, I don't want the records to break, you know. So she put it in a different bag. I mean, that should have been a no-brainer, right? Or is that just to us? I don't know. But yeah, you got to watch their every move, because they will definitely destroy them. So I think that's about it. It did snow all morning. The sun is trying to come out now, so that's pretty good. Like I said, if you're in the area, the CD and Record Show, the second Saturday CD and Record Show is coming up next Saturday, March 12th. We're coming up on St. Patrick's Day. Easter is also this month, and the first day of spring is this month. We got a lot of fun things this month, so I guess that's about it for now. I know there's more stuff I wanted to talk about because I haven't seen you in a while, but I think we're good to go. I mean, that's all that's in my head right now, so I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical day. I love you all. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. Salute.